when Kolbe became the first black Springbok captain ever to hoist the Rugby World Cup in Tokyo 2019. The ripple effect was felt, even in the US. Since then, a New York-based consortium, MVM Holdings, bought a stake in a South African club.
I want to send my very best wishes to the Sharks rugby team from Durban, South Africa.
The Californian firm now has shares in the All Blacks, and Roc Nation's DJ Khaled is popping up on Maro Itoje's TikTok.
You gotta introduce yourself, brother. Let them know who I'm with, man.
But where did it start, and how?
When it comes to the business of rugby, trying to assign the best players that really want to make a difference, that want to help change the game. My name is Michael Yormark. I'm the president of Roc Nation Sports International, also the co-CEO of Roc Nation Unified, which is our global commercial arm at Roc Nation based out of America and New York. This trip was really created around the test match between the Springboks and the Whales. I decided to come in a couple of days early, visit with some of our clients, strategize with them, and then also open some new doors, with potential clients that we'd like to do business with. A busy day on a Saturday. When you chase greatness, there is absolutely no days off.
Yormark is the man who snapped Kolbe up immediately after that win in Tokyo, making him the first ever rugby player to sign with Jay-Z's agency. This has been followed up with other top-tier signings: Cheslin Kolbe, Itoje, and Ellis Cage, writing their names on the same roster as footballers Romelu Lukaku and Kevin De Bruyne. An impressive list of clients requires an impressive team. Meet Isaac.
I'm the director of operations for Roc Nation. I'm Michael's guy on the ground, his feet, his ears. Well, I'm the feet and ears for our clients, but under Michael's supervision, of course.
Because Cheslin, plays in France, Isaac and I were saying that in discussing, while he's here in South Africa, wouldn't it be a great idea, for him to host all of his partners and just, give them some face time, allow them to, continue to develop the relationship with not only him, but his wife, Layla, because they like to do things together. So tomorrow night we'll be hosting, representatives from each one of his partners.
It's Michael's 8th visit to South Africa in 2022 alone, and between more formal meetings, another client stops by for a quick hello and perhaps a word of advice.
You're going to sit with them, and then you're going to be with them for 30 minutes.
Yeah, for 30 minutes. It's actually going to start from outside of the stadium, taking a walk.
Oh, when was that? When did you guys decide that?
Michael told me yesterday.
And then you're going to walk into the stands?
Yeah, walk into the stands.
You'll sit with them for half the match?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember what we talked about. If there's anything that they ask you that you don't feel 100% comfortable with, you can sidestep and just pivot. You know what I mean? Because, the journalist who's going to be interviewing knows nothing about rugby.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to do afterwards? You're going to come back to the hotel?
Come back to the hotel, yeah. My
Okay.
brother.
So I'll see you at the game.
I'll see you at the game.
No, thank you.
Cool. Pleasure.
Michael and his team head to the stadium for a match. They'll be watching the game from the world-famous presidential suite, a place where the top echelon of rugby decision-making meets, and no film crews are granted access.
Navidi gathering the restart from Pollard. I was just mentioning the tackle stats after that Springbok try, 40-4.
Bit of tension here for Cheslin Kolbe, and it seems that would be his evening. He's making his way off the field.
Good run, knock on by eight first. Wales run.
It doesn't look happy, does he, Cheslin Kolbe? No, not at all.
Tonight, we were supposed to have a dinner with Cheslin Kolbe and his wife Layla hosting all of his commercial partners. But unfortunately last night, at the test match, Cheslin got hurt. He messaged me at 2:30 this morning. He's got a scan this afternoon and possibly surgery on his jaw, so we have to see what happens, what the prognosis is. Epilele Fassi is meeting us here this morning, and we'll do a quick meeting with him. We've got some things to do with him this afternoon.
Did you see all this stuff?
Everything.
Hold on.
Everything.
I gotta go through this. Let me tell you something. Do you know why I got stuck at the airport? When I landed, I took all this luggage with me, right? I took all. Hold
The
on.
thing is, when Isaac showed me this,
Bro.
like, I was like,
I took all this stuff with me. I had so much extra luggage. They said, Mr. Yormark, you're not here for 6 days. That's impossible. What do you have inside? You're bringing stuff into the country. I said, I'm not bringing anything into the country. Look at all this stuff. We got t-shirts, summer colors, winter colors, hats, bags, the tracksuit. I mean, this is, come on, man. You got summer stuff.
yeah.
Hold on. And you even have these hats. Come on, bro.
They actually go so well with
I know.
this.
Put a hat on. Let's see how it looks on you. You like hats like? Look at that. Come on.
While the rest of the hotel heads for the breakfast buffet, Michael, an SA Rugby's Young Player of the Year, sets off for a sponsored photo shoot on the Sea Point Promenade. Apalele, Michael, and Isaac shoot the breeze and show off their competitive side at the outdoor gym.
How many can you do, Isaac? Probably 50. No kicking, no kicking. How many is that? All I needed was 11.
Plus the 100.
Michael is finally able to catch up with Cheslin Kolbe and his wife, Layla. Despite Cheslin's injury, Michael is keen to give advice and strategies to get the best for his client.
Nice to see you.
So good to see you.
I want us to do what's best for you. I think at this point in your life, you got to do what's best for you. And we have to look at all the pieces of the puzzle. We got to look at the Springboks, we got to look at Toulon, and then we need to look at the path to the World Cup. Okay? And what's best for you physically, and what's best for you mentally. Right? To me, that's the most important. The other stuff doesn't matter. And you know what? Whatever you decide, I'm sure the Springboks will go along with it, and we'll make sure that Toulon goes along with it. I want to make sure that you feel like you're getting the support that you need, that you're getting the love that you need, and that everything is set up so that you can focus on one thing, and that's rugby. And I think one of the things, and we'll talk about this, I think as your business continues to grow, we probably need to hire a day-to-day just for you.
Yes, we do. That's what
That's
we
what we
plan.
actually were thinking
Okay.
of as well.
Yeah, we're 100% on it, but we're just trying to...
No, but I can help do that
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
I think we, Roc Nation, need to bring someone in that can help. But let's talk about it. Let's see what your needs are. And then we'll maybe there's a hybrid, where we can participate, Roc Nation, and making sure that you have what you need. We're often asked, what kind of services do we provide our clients, our athletes, and, we really handle and manage, every aspect of an athlete's life. And then also, life after sport planning. And so that's something that we talk to our athletes about all the time. It's probably one of the most important conversations that we have. And so that's what we talk about when we say we are a 360 agency that manages both on-field and off. We're not supporting and creating our opportunities for the athletes the way we need to.
When we call Michael, he ain't gonna be happy at all.
And so we got to do much better.